Thank you to the California Yang Gang. I love your background. It's well done.
Thank you. Nel made it.
Yeah,
And Nel is here today.
I know, we're about to recognize Nel, and Nel's done half of the cool stuff for us all visually. Like anytime I like something, someone's like, "Oh, it was Nel."
We were all just saying that before you showed up, Andrew.
Oh no, and I have to say, so entrepreneurship pro tip. There are a couple of pro tips I have, but everything becomes real after you have a logo. Like if you have a logo, then like everyone's like, "Oh, like that must be real." So Nell literally is like making stuff real right and left.
So we've our next person, our next spotlight, we've already talked a little bit about Nell. He is everywhere on everybody's stuff, making it look beautiful and starting people's businesses, apparently, according to Andrew.
Yeah, no, it's true. You get him a logo, yes, then they're real.
He's an amazing designer, and we appreciate him being here with us.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I want to see someone spotlight Nell's window so we can all see his logos and handiwork a little better.
Check the slide off for a second. Let's turn the slide off.
There yes.
Well, I didn't
all of this.
I didn't design these logos. I designed some stuff like Paget's new branding. What else did I do here? Oh, well, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's about all I really did. Oh, and the Paget and Matt show. Those are the two things that I designed. But really, Andrew, I wanted to say thank you so much. We met at The View for your big announcement.
I remember, Nell. I remember that. That was such a fun day. It was like the last day before we all got shut down.
Yeah, it was. And it's funny because where I was sitting, like, and where you were on the stage, we were like eye to eye. So I could tell, like, every time you looked up, you could see me. So I took advantage and I took my hat and my marker. And I'm like, Andrew, I want a signature. And you actually, I mean, if you took you went out of your way to get to me, to give me that signature. And I want to thank you so much for that, because you had to crawl over people to get to where I was. And that was, nobody does that for, only a person that really cares really goes out of their way and goes above and beyond for that. And I just want to thank you for just being who you are and just the vision that you brought to the table. I don't know if you remember what I told you when you were signing my hat. I said, Andrew, I'm a Republican who switched to Democrat to vote for you. And
I remember this interaction well, Nell, and I had the same thought from reverse, which is I was like, there's someone who is awesome and cares deeply if they came to this View show and like brought a hat and a marker. So I really got to get up there. like that's what I thought. So I thought you were awesome. And having a friendly group in the crowd like you and the people that were with you, like made everything so much more fun and joyous for me on set. So thank you.
Yeah, well, shout out to most of the Jonathan Herzog team who was actually, and most of us met at The View. I don't know if you know this, but
I didn't know that part of the story. That's so incredible.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Like literally after The View, a group of us met. It was with Ching Jewel. We met. We went to go eat Chinese food like a few blocks away, and Jonathan Herzog came in and he made a speech, and a bunch of us signed up to his campaign to be volunteers. And I started with Jonathan Herzog, and let me tell you, Andrew.
Now I gotta say you've done so much. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can we give a round of applause for Nell? Like, heck yeah, everyone.
Yeah. Well, this is what I wanted to say was that, during Yang 2020, all I really did was donate to the campaign and buy merch. Yes. And the moment in February when you I hate saying the word dropped out. I say suspended because you never said drop, right?
Ah!
So but when you decided when you suspended the campaign, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit, but when you suspended the campaign, at that moment I knew I had to do more than what I was doing. I knew
Oh,
I had
wow.
to.
Thank you.
I knew that I had to just take it a step further and say, look, I need to actually. I can't just donate and I can't just buy merch. I need to do more, and I have skills to do it. And
Yes, and we're
Yes,
so
you do.
I gotta say we're so glad that you did, man. And we're gonna go on and move to our next spotlight.
oh,
But
okay, great.
you've
No
done
problem.
so much for us. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Nel.
Nell. Let's give
Yeah,
a round of applause.
by the way, just
Nell,
one thing. I want to shout out my wife.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you so much.
Oh yeah.
I want to say thank you so much for my wife Jenny and my kids Joel and Amory for their patience. The late nights that I stay up, just working really hard. And yeah, Andrew, you got to follow Ronnie from Read My Lips. I promised him that I was gonna make sure that you follow him on Twitter, and that's one thing. But
Yeah,
that's
hit me up.
Plugs.
And
I love it.
Thank you to your wife and kids on our behalf, Nell. And really, man, I remember that day well. And you've been a house of fire since then, obviously. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, hit me up. Like, and I'll look at Ronnie for sure.